So today, guys, we're going to be talking about the famous Eagle Bear, probably one of the most sought after exotics in the past because of its exclusivity to the raid. But if you notice in season 11, it did change. So if you guys have been looking for this weapon right here, the Eagle Bear that comes with assault rifle, health damage, headshot damage, and Eagle Strike, in this video, we'll tell you guys how you guys can get this the old and new way to farm the Eagle Bear. So let's dive into it. By now, most of you guys know the only way you guys could get the Eagle Bear in the past was from this raid right here, Operation Dark Hours. Now, there was a few different ways you guys could get it in the raid, but it was exclusive to this. Now, the first way to get it was from those bosses in the raid. So there are raid bosses, and you guys know you guys have a small chance of each raid boss dropping the Eagle Bear. Now, it wasn't as strong of a chance of getting it from the crates, but each boss in the raid had a small chance of dropping the Eagle Bear. So that is the first way you guys can get it. Now, the second way was collecting enough keys to open up the crate at the end. When you complete the raid the first time during the week, you always get one key, and then there are small key boxes throughout the raid, and then you use 5 keys to unlock it. And then once you unlock the crate, you have a chance of getting the Eagle Bear. So that was the only way up until season 11 to get this beautiful weapon. Now that all changed in season 11. Now, if you head to DZ South, DZ West, DZ East, either of the 3 DZs have a chance of dropping the Eagle Bear. Yes, I said it, you can get it from the Dark Zone. So that is another way for you players who don't enjoy doing raids but enjoy being in the Dark Zone to actually get this. So all you have to do is go look for these landmarks. So there's multiple landmarks in a Dark Zone, and if they are red, that means there are players already there fighting it. If it's purple like this, that means there are no players, and you can just look through the map, look for them, and just farm these all over. Now, the thing with the Eagle Bear in the Dark Zone is if you do get an exotic drop, you must, yes, you must extract it. That is the only way to unlock it, because until then, it's not yours. So when you're at these landmarks, you might run into a player who wants to team up with you. You might just randomly run into other players who want to fight you. Yes, that is the issue. But you do have to remember that other exotics have a chance of dropping in the Dark Zone. So it's not guaranteed that you're going to get the Eagle Bear or get a specific exotic you're looking for. The Pestilence, for me, seems to drop the most. As you guys saw in that clip a second ago, we actually got the Pestilence, right? Typically, I don't even pick it up anymore. It's cool for that exotic component if you want to extract it real quick. But besides that, I have like 3 Pestilence on each of my characters, so I don't need another one. It's mainly just used. But this is how you guys are going to do that, right? Also, you guys might want to check these crates right here. These crates, if they are there, they might have a chance of dropping the Eagle Bear. It does say that the Eagle Bear can drop anywhere in the Dark Zone, so that means from those crates at the DZ, and then obviously from the bosses. Now, once you do get that exotic that you're looking for, well, you do need to extract it. So make sure you're set up right with at least a build that's survivability, has some DPS. Hopefully you're in a squad. You guys can fight off any rogues who come towards you guys, but that is going to be the biggest challenge. I will tell you, if there are manhunts fighting on the opposite side, they probably won't even come for you. A lot of times they're just fighting each other, or they're fighting a group and they're just fighting that group over and over, and you pretty much can just be farming with these. I was in this server, there are literally manhunts on the opposite side of the server, and I was able to extract pretty easy. But I will still say the easiest way, probably the fastest way if you have a raid team, is going to be doing the raid and getting it. If you're a solo player, well, this is going to be your best chance of getting one. I will still say maybe if you can find a raid group, you'll probably have a higher chance of getting it from the raid itself than just doing these landmarks over and over. So it is cool that they did add this weapon in the Dark Zone to give players who don't have a chance of doing the raid, or say you just like PvPing, this is a great way for you guys to get it. But like I said, I personally would try to find a group, maybe go to Division 2 Discord and try to find a raid group, and you probably have somebody who already has one that's more likely than not to drop it for you. So if you guys want to do these landmarks that you're seeing here, they're pretty easy. I want to say, like, even the heroic landmarks in the DZ feel like challenging in the open world. That's how it feels to me. I feel like the heroic gameplay in PvE it's a lot harder than the heroic landmarks in the dark zone. I feel like they're just a lot easier to run through these pretty fast. And there's so many of them, you can get through this relatively easy. But yeah, like I said, the bosses in the raid all have a chance. Likely, if you can find a team, do this, knock it out. Hopefully you guys can get it from there. Remember, there are little caches that have keys. You can get up to 5 keys in one run, right? So if it resets weekly, so at least once a week on one character, you guys can do it. And then if you swap those raid pieces, right, those gear pieces to another character, and if you have 4 characters, well, you can do it 4 times a week and have a chance of doing this. So hopefully you guys end up getting it now. I know a lot of people want the Eagle Bearer, even though the Eagle Bearer isn't as good as it was when it first released, where it was the best AR in the game. It's still one of the most sought after weapons because of the way it looks, the big magazine size, and it still hits pretty good. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up the video here, guys. Hey, appreciate the support, appreciate the love. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, nothing but skills out.